Hello, ladies. Okay, so I am creating this video and we'll see how it goes. I don't really have a true plan right now, other than I know that somebody has somewhat requested this. So, what you're looking at is a spreadsheet that I have called Margins for 2016. And what I have done, and I believe I have showed this before on the YouTube channel, but I have listed all of the styles I carry. And then there's a column here for wholesale, a column with the retail amount, the MAP price, and then the margin, which is the difference between the wholesale and the retail. And then this particular percentage here is basically that margin in a percentage form, your profit margin, as you will. So if you're looking at this particular row, the Irma tunic, we make 57% profit off an Irma if you're selling it at MAP. I have done that for every single style that I carry. And then at the bottom here, I have taken the average of all of those profit margins. So the average of this entire column, column E, is 56.06%. I retired the Azure skirt a month or two ago, and I brought in the Lucy skirt instead. So this here takes into account that change, which I haven't really pushed the Lucy, so I will start using this percentage come July. My profit margin, as you can see, went down slightly from 56% to 55%. Not a huge decrease. This is the way I personally can comprehend how much to pay myself. So I am not using a spreadsheet that I track every single item as I sell it. I just like rounded figures, and this is my best way of getting a rounded figure. From here, I want to do an example of how I would pay myself, okay, if I was getting a batch from LuLaRoe. So let's go back to my back office. Let's go into reports and let's go into payments. So these are my batches. Let's scroll down to get one that, has a little bit of meat to it. I haven't invoiced a lot since we got back from Vegas, so I'm just going to scroll down. Okay, so here, the 19th of June, the batch was $1,700. So I'm going to take this figure. You can very easily copy and paste from our back office into Google Drive. I will wait for my computer to catch up to me. Okay, I'm going to copy this figure here. Okay, and I'm just going to put it in another sheet. Okay, so this is the batch, right, that I'm going to get deposited into my account. Fantastic. Of this batch, of that amount, 55% of it is a profit. So what I did is I just told this cell that this $1,700 amount multiplied by 55% is my profit. So going back, I don't want to jump the gun, my margin spreadsheet is here, right? I am making on average 55%, which is where I got that figure from. So what I want to tell myself is 55% is how much I am allowed to pay myself out of this particular batch. So the remaining, this batch amount minus my 55% profit. This is how much I should be investing back into my business. Basically, it's what I started with. So I invoiced somebody $1,790. And of that $1,790, the 45% of it was the wholesale amount, right? That's the amount that I should be placing an order to buy back. This is my profits. Now, ladies, clearly this amount includes tax. It includes shipping. So I'm not talking these little one-off things. I'm really giving you a very big picture. Out of these profits, technically I bought postage with it on stamps.com. But I just want to kind of give a basic example so that if it helps one person have the light bulb go off, it was worth it. Okay, back to the profits. This figure is my profits of that particular batch from the 19th. Out of that profits, we have to pay tax, right? Income tax, not sales tax. LuLaRoe takes out the sales tax for us. So income tax, and most accountants will tell you that roughly 20% should be saved. So I should take $197 and put that in my tax fund, as you will, which leaves me this minus the tax. If I was going to physically pay myself a paycheck, I just made $787.99. Trust. Whew. I hope you're with me still. I'm really just trying to make this as simple as possible. Okay, so I have $787. I want to bring in a new style. Syra has been doing training videos lately on adding a new style to your boutique. Her suggestion, and I completely agree with it, is to purchase 3 or 4 sizes in that style over a few weeks' time. So if I was going to take this money and reinvest it when I place the order to replace my wholesale amount, which is that $805, I could take half of this, per se, and add another 12 to 15 items to that order in the brand new style that I want to invest in. This is the most basic example that I can think of that will help you start to pay yourself properly, not keep everything, and learn to be responsible with your boutique money, finances. I'm going to end this video now, and then I will show you my write-off spreadsheet.